Yep. Hi guys. Good evening, all of you. Hope all of you can hear me. Anyone, guys, can you please confirm? Is the audible, guys?
Sir.
All right. Okay. So, guys, we completed almost all 3 demos are done, guys. It's only introduction part, so no need to worry about the previous classes. It is only just an introduction part, guys. I just given some idea like what is going to be like what is generative AI, how it is small difference between a traditional AI systems. Generally in AI systems, in generative AI training program, what we are going to learn. So just an idea, guys. I didn't started with any practical also. I just started with very basic, the basic level of just understanding of not implementation, a basic level of understanding about what is generative AI classes. So even in the second class and third session also, guys, I just given some idea like what are some prerequisites. Specifically, we don't have any prerequisites are there, guys, mandatorily. But if you have a little bit knowledge of Python, that is sufficient. So I'm going to take care about the Python training program. I'll give you some basic, which is going to be of the Python training. And apart from that, I'm also going to give you a little bit, not only related to the Python, we are also going to be having some additionally, some extra videos will be given to you guys. Even that using the videos also, we can learn some, which is going to be some advanced Python also we can learn, guys. I'll tell you about that. So if anyone has missed the previous classes, guys, no need to worry about the previous classes. Our backend team will provide you the recording sessions. Even I also will give you now. I will also give you guys. Will get a follow-up mail, guys. You are going to get a, which is going to be a follow-up mail will come to your email ID. So if you have given a proper email ID, so at the time of registration, you will get some kind of an, which is going to be a follow-up mail will come like this, guys. Okay. So in that we can see which is going to be the demo videos which are already uploaded to the YouTube. Every video is not uploaded, guys. Only the demos videos will be there in YouTube, guys. Only the demo videos, guys. So it is going to be on which date, guys? 18th, 19th, 20th and 21st is holiday, guys. It is going to be 22nd yesterday and today is going to be the 4th session, guys. I'll share the link, guys. Anyhow, don't worry. This link will come to you automatically to your registered email ID. You will get in, guys. Plus, along with that, I'm also going to share the link. Even today's video also. Maybe if tomorrow's video also, there is a one more demo link where one more demo session I'll take it. Maximum 4-5 demos, guys. Four sessions are sufficient. Today will be the maximum. Otherwise, I'll take a one more demo session. I'm going to take it, guys. All these demo sessions are available on the YouTube. But your regular classes will not be there in YouTube, guys. Your regular classes will not be there in YouTube, guys. They are available only through the, only for the registered users, only through the Google Drive access only we are going to get in, guys. So let me tell you, guys, let me tell you about these particular videos. So day-to-day recording videos will be given, guys. Live recording session, guys. These are not any pre-recorded, guys. It is going to be the live recorded sessions will be given to you, our day-to-day recording session. Just like, see, last 3 classes are recorded and today's class is also getting recorded. So live recorded sessions through the Google Drive, guys. So they will upload to the Google Drive after the class is completed, maximum by the next day morning, because the session itself is at 9:30 to 10:30, right? So next day morning, almost all by 9 o'clock or something like that, it will be uploaded, guys. So you will get the all the live recording sessions through the Google Drive, all materials, which is going to be all the soft copy materials and all these things also will be given through the Google Drive only, guys. So yesterday I said that apart from this live recording sessions, you will also get some kind of an, which is going to be advanced Python videos will come. These are going to be advanced Python, which is going to be videos, guys. These are not live sessions, guys. These are pre-recorded. I'll say that it is going to be something called as an self-paced. So what is meaning of self-paced? It means based on your availability, you can complete 1 video per day, 3 videos per day, 5 videos per day. Does not matter. Advanced Python videos will be given. So these videos are not delivered by me, guys. It was delivered by Mr. Durga sir. He was an expert in Java and Python. He has his lectures, guys. Approximately there are 170 plus videos, 170 the recorded pre-recorded videos are available, guys. And as I said that this is going to be accessible only for which is going to be 6 months. It is going to be accessible, but which is going to be 6 months, guys. Once they give the access, automatically 180 days, guys. Not exactly 6 months also, it is going to be 180 days. It is going to be nothing but 180 days, which is going to be the accessibility will be given, guys. That means if you really want to go through these Python videos, so for 1 day, you have to complete 1 video, guys, because 170 videos for 1 day, 1 video, if you complete it, it will take that much time is not required also, guys. So every day on an average, if you complete 2 to 3 videos also, at least complete 3 videos, guys. So it will take approximately 2 months of time, but not, it is only for optional, guys. It's not mandatory. Even if you don't learn this advanced Python also, no problem at all. Easily we can learn the generative AI concept. Today I'll show you guys a small generative AI application. I'll show you today. I'll show you a small generative AI application. So this is going to be live recording. It is day to day, guys. At a time, you don't get the videos every day because live recording. So today, first class, 1 video, second class, 1 more video, third class, 1 more video. Day by day, the number of videos will increase. And why we are giving all these recording videos, guys? Because it is basically for your reference. So these are all online sessions, guys. So there is a lot of which is going to be network issues. Basically, nowadays almost all it is the rainy season was almost all it is about to complete. But during the rainy season, you know that what are the issues are there. So due to heavy winds or heavy rains, sometimes internet will be down. Nowadays, even the internet is also almost all became very stable, guys. Even we also use power backups for our internet connectivity, even power failure also. Generally, from my side, guys, maximum, very rarely the internet will be down for me, very rarely. But there is no issue with the power because I have a power backup. I use as a power backup for my internet connectivity. So there is no there is no issue of internet connectivity from my side, but some people will have some issue, guys. So in the case if we have an issue, if you are unable to connect on a day, so what is the session that has been happened? So that is going to be you can access with the help of the pre-record, the whatever the live recording videos will be available. Go through the recording and you can get it. All the materials, all the soft copy materials will get it from the Google Drive. But these Python videos will be given in a different way, guys. I have with the DurgaSoft maintains a different kind of an LMS system. I'll tell you what is the procedure, how to get the access. After the regular classes starts, I will tell you guys how to get the access to the Python videos. I'll tell you the procedure. Okay, fine, guys. So already yesterday I discussed about like how our training program first will start with Python. Then there is a small prerequisites are there like NLP or something like that. And after that, we'll start with some generative AI applications, guys. But everyone is having some doubt. Sir, in generative AI applications, what we are going to do? As I said that we are going to use or we are going to create something called as an which is going to be some kind of an LLMs. Already there are some pre-trained LLMs are there, guys. Using the LLMs, what I'm going to do? Okay, so just kind of an LLM model, just like a ChatGPT application, I'm going to create a kind of a chat application I'm going to create, guys. But what it can do, it is not going to answer all the questions like a ChatGPT, only for my requirement. So what is your requirement? So I want to use my application as then which is going to be, I said that. What is your purpose of that? I'll show you one small example, guys. I'll just show you one small example. You need not too much worry about that. Even if you have the idea about Python, if you don't have the idea about Python, don't worry, guys. Just no need to worry about anything. It is only just an introduction part. So even some people may have the idea, some people does not have the idea. So don't worry about those application, guys. Okay. Simple, a small application, guys. Anybody can create it. Anyone can create it, guys. You don't require which is going to be any knowledge about this. So these are all a little bit higher level. So you need not to worry about you need not to worry about this application, guys. Let us say that I'm going to say that which is going to be a sample which is going to be an LLM model. I'm going to create it, guys. Don't worry about what is this environment, all these things. I'll tell you later. See how simple it is. Hardly 5 to 10 lines of code, guys. You don't write much lines of code here now. I'm not writing a very lengthy program and all these things. I'm not going to do, guys. Just I'm going to tell you like what kind of applications we are going to do, guys. Just to get some idea, I'm going to show you one small application. Don't worry, sir, what code you are writing? Okay, what is the logic you are writing? All these things, you need not to worry about that. A simple LLM model, a very, very simple LLM model, guys. See what I'm going to do here. Try to observe carefully, guys. Nothing coding I'm writing here now. Python is a very simple language, guys. So don't worry about that. Even if you don't have any idea about Python, I'll take care about that. So maybe the guys who are already having some idea about Python, they knows about. So Python is a very simple language, guys. Python is all about working with libraries. So Python provides all the libraries, guys. Just you have to work with the libraries, import the libraries, and we have to work with them. Don't worry about that. I'll show you some examples, guys. Just I'm going to show you some kind of an implementation, guys. It's an VS Code. It is nothing but it's a VS Code, guys. Visual Studio Code, what we call it as. Okay. So very simple, guys. It's all about libraries, guys. It is going to be all about which is going to be libraries, guys. See there, very, very simple application, guys. A very, very simple application. See there, from LangChain. LangChain is going to be one platform. I'll tell you later. I'm creating a chart model, guys. Import, which is going to be something called as very, very easy, guys. There is one function. There is a class. Actually, it is not a function, guys. It is a class. Later, we'll understand it. There is going to be a class called as n, which is going to be initiate a chart model, guys. What is this, guys? It is going to be nothing but it will initiate a, which is going to be chart model, guys. A function init underscore chart underscore model. What is your model? Who is your provider? Simple, guys. What it is going to do is, guys, initialize a chart model in a single line using the model name and the provider. So which model you are using? Who is your provider, guys? Nothing. That's it. You need not to write any much coding and nothing to do, guys. So just I have been initialized, guys. Done it. Just it is done, guys. Right? Now, what I'm going to do now, guys? Very easy, guys. Simple. Observe carefully. Nothing is there. I'm creating one LLM model. LLM is equal to nothing but init, which is going to be chart model. You are initiate the chart model. Which model you want to use, guys? I'm going to use a, which is going to be the OpenAI GPT model I'm going to use, guys. So it is going to be GPT hyphen. It is going to be 4o hyphen. It is 4o hyphen mini. Who is your provider, guys? Who is going to be nothing but your model provider. See, I'm not writing any much code here, guys. No logic. There is no logic at all, guys. Simple. I'm going to just imported this library. Init underscore chart underscore model is going to be nothing but one class. I just creating one instance of the class, guys. Model equal to GPT-4o, which is going to be mini. Who is model provider here, guys? Who has given the GPT models? It was given by OpenAI, right? It is going to be OpenAI, guys. Done, guys. So what I'm using a GPT, which is going to be 4o model I'm going to use, guys. Otherwise, you can use GPT 5o models we can use. We have it, guys. 5o mini, 5o or 5, we are having the models are there. So whichever the model, guys. So LLM is equal to nothing but just I initiated one model. So I got the GPT 4o mini model. Model who is provider, guys? It is an OpenAI model. That's it. See how many lines of code I'm writing, guys. So my chatbot is ready, guys. That is my LLM is ready. So what is LLM, guys? It is nothing but just like your chat GPT. It is going to be one chat model. It's absolutely, guys. It's GPT 4o mini, which is going to be OpenAI chat GPT model. It was there. It was provided by OpenAI. Now observe carefully. Two more libraries. I'm going to two more libraries. Don't worry, guys. It is going to be LangChain underscore. It is going to be LangChain dot, which is going to be messages. It is going to be LangChain, which is going to be, just a minute. It's going to be LangChain dot. Okay. It is going to be LangChain underscore, which is going to be core dot messages, guys. Okay. It's going to be LangChain underscore core dot messages import. I'm going to be importing two messages, guys. One is going to be nothing but one system message, and one is going to be human message. We have a different messages are there. A message, Like that, we have a different types of messages will be there. System message, human message, AI message, what it is going to be. I just created only which is going to be two messages. One is nothing but a system message, guys, and the other one is going to be nothing but human message. Only 4 lines of code, guys. Just one line of code. I imported actually these we can write here only, guys. Generally, I'll write here only. So don't worry about this. So don't worry about this particular concept, guys. Just I want to show you how simple the generative AI is there. I just imported these libraries, guys. LangChain is a very powerful platform. Better to use LangChain. If you find out it is going to be all generative AI is completely done with the help of a LangChain only. You go through many of the Udemy courses, guys. They'll use as LangChain. Many of the textbooks, if you see on the AI, on the generative AI, they will use as LangChain. It is completely with the help of the LangChain, guys. I just imported the two libraries, and just what I did is, guys, I created which is going to be GPT-o4 mini. It is going to be model provided of OpenAI. Just very simple, guys. Now see what I'm going to do now. Simple. I have to create some kind of a messages equal to. I'm writing some messages, guys. See, very easy, guys. Messages is equal to nothing, but just we have to create some human message. Sorry, first we have to give a system message, guys. Sorry, it is going to be first one we have to give a, which is going to be system message what we have to give it, guys. Simple, guys. That means you have to specify. See, it is going to be all documentation, everything will be available, guys. So what is the purpose? That means what you want to make that LLM model can do. Do you want to translate a language, or do you want to make it to work like a financial advisor, or do you want to make the model to give it like an advisor, like in which is going to be a medical expert? So what is that means your system should act like what? I'm not taking anything, guys. If you want to translate it, or you can, first we'll start with small examples only. Later we are going to work with different application, guys. It is going to be the system message. Simply what I'm going to do is, which is going to be output the which is going to be sentiment of. Output the which is going to be sentiment of, which is going to be the user input. This is nothing but your system message, guys. And then what is going to be human message? It is going to be what is your human message, guys. It is going to be human message. Let us say that I said the food is, which is going to be nothing but I said delicious. So what I did is, guys, I just said that I'm creating a message. See how many lines of code, guys? Hardly 3-4 lines of code. This is only just for importing of libraries, guys. I just want to show you. I don't want to show my expertise here now, guys. Just I want to show that how much easy it is going to be there. Because everyone is having a doubt, sir, using generative AI, what kind of applications we do. So just to make them understand before starting with the course. Otherwise, without having, some people will have a dropout saying that, sir, we can't understand what you are going to do it in generative AI. So that's the reason I'm just showing the application, guys. See how simple it is going to be. So I just importing this library, guys. This is not a coding. Just I have created one instance of this init underscore chart model. I created the messages, guys. See there, very simple. Now LLM dot which is going to be invoke. I'm not byhearting anything, guys. All these are ready. Invoke of which is going to be messages. So give that messages to the LLM. LLM is going to give the response, guys. I'll say which is going to be response dot, which is going to be, I said response equal to, it is LLM dot invoke of messages. I am going to say that I can say directly, guys, response dot, which is going to be nothing but what is the content here now. That's it. I'll say which is going to be print, which is going to be the response dot content, guys. Now observe carefully, your LLM model is now acting like an, which is going to be output the sentiment of your user input. So whatever the input you give, guys, it is going to tell you what is going to be sentiment, whether it is positive, whether it is negative, whether it is neutral. Positive, negative, neutral. There are going to be three sentiments are there. So it is going to be executed. See, guys, clearly it is saying that what is your message? The food is delicious. So it is saying that it is positive. The food is which is going to be not delicious. I changed my message, guys. Executes. So observe carefully. Earlier just it is saying positive. Now the sentiment of the user input is negative. The food is not bad. What is meaning of not bad, guys? It is not good. It is not bad. So okay, it's going to be okay, or food is okay. So now see what is going to be the output, what you are going to get in, guys. So the sentiment of the input is going to be neutral. So according to your requirement, for example, let us say that we are working for some example, guys. This is one scenario. For example, there is going to be one restaurant was there. So I want to take the feedback from the whatever that particular feedbacks, the reviews that user has been given. So I want to find out whether it is going to be positive, negative. Earlier we used to write some code, guys, but now no coding is there. Just pass the input to your LLM. Your LLM is going to directly tells you what it is going to be there. You can use it for any purpose, guys. You can use it for any purpose. We can use it. For example, let us say that simply I said that it is going to be something like n. This time I'm saying that I'm asking the model saying that translate the user input into two, which is going to be Hindi language. Two, which is going to be Hindi language. Now I'm saying that I have to convert. Now the model has to work like a translator. The model has to work like a translator. So what is your name? What is your name? Now I'm giving that input. Now your LLM is going to be works like, your model is going to be works like a translator. Translate the user input to Hindi language. It can do anything, guys. Observe the concept carefully. Your model is going to works in any way. The same GPT model, don't think that it can answer only the questions. It can do anything, guys. See there, guys. LLM dot, which is going to be invoke if I say, aapka naam kya hai? It's translating, guys. It's translating. So you develop you have to convert that particular model into whatever your requirement. So you want to going to give some suggestions. You want to develop a model which is going to give some kind of a suggestions only for some kind of a stock market investment. So then I have to say that you are a stock market advisor. So give some suggestions based on that. You give a guess, which is going to be translate like this. You can convert into any language, whatever the language you want to convert it now, guys. Or let us say that I'm saying that you are a, which is going to be, you are a financial advisor. You are a, which is going to be, I'm saying that your system message. You are a, which is going to be a financial, which is going to be advisor. You are a financial advisor. So give some suggestions. So give suggestions, which is going to be, it is going to be suggestions, which is going to be on, which is going to be a financial, which is going to be some kind of an financial, which is going to be queries. So now you can ask in, guys, like what is going to be the human message, you ask it. So let us say that what is going to be, which is better. So let us say that, which is better. I'm asking, which is better, which is going to be, let us say that, which is better among, or which is better. Whether it is going to be a fixed deposit or whether fixed deposit or which is going to be something called as a recurring deposit. So just try to understand carefully, guys. So your LLM model is the same model, guys. He is nothing but the model provider is OpenAI. The GPT-4o mini is there. So I'm just saying that you are a financial advisor, give some suggestions on financial queries. So I'm saying that which one is going to be better, fixed deposit or recurring deposit. Even if I do any spelling mistakes or any typos also, no worries, guys. It can understand them. It can understand them. So choosing between a fixed deposit FD and a recurring deposit RD. So see, guys, it has given a complete, which is going to be just like what we have been got done. You can see it, guys. Same question, you can go, you do one thing, guys. Same question, you go, for example, nothing is there, guys. Same question, what you do is copy from here, open your browser, open a ChatGPT, open ChatGPT, open the ChatGPT, guys. Now ChatGPT is using, I think 5. Right now it is using ChatGPT 5 now, guys. This is going to be ChatGPT 5 is currently it is using. Okay. So now which is going to be something like what we can see, which is going to be, which is better. So fixed deposit or which is going to be recurring deposits. So it is also say it is good question whether a fixed deposit, recurring deposit is better depends on your financial goal and which is going to be preferences. So which is going to be some, it is going to be what is fixed deposit. You can see here, guys, almost all same it is coming, and FD is an investment, which is going to be here. It is slightly different. Your investment is a lump sum amount once in a fixed tenure, something almost all same words it is going to be there. What are the pros? What are the cons? Same as it is recurring deposits also, guys. Key differences, something you can see. Like, so it is going to be recommendations, like conclusions. So all these things, what we can do with an example. So see guys, I didn't written any code there. I didn't written any which is going to be logic there. No logic is there, guys. Everything is going to be, this is going to do, guys. GPT-4o mini is going to be the one which is doing all these things, guys. That's it. That is going to be what exactly we are going to be gets working with them, guys. So who is the model provider? OpenAI. Just you can ask it. So work it, make it like a translator, make it like a travel advisor. You can make it like, so you say that you are a travel advisor. So then you can ask the question here, guys. So you are a travel advisor. So if anyone asks, so prepare a travel plan from Hyderabad to which is going to be location for a 3 days. So this is my budget. If I give all the prompt, guys, so it is going to be, what it is going to do is, it is going to give a complete plan. It is going to gives you like a trip advisor. You can make it like this. So specifically, what are these LLM models, guys? Nothing is there. For a specific purpose only, we are going to create these particular LLM models. Okay. So I'm not developing anything from the scratch. As I already said in the yesterday's class, I'm using a GPT-4 mini, or we can use Llama models. We are using different models are there. Grok models are there. GPT models are there. So we are having something Llama models. Any models we can use. Gamma models we can use, guys. Any models we can use. That's it. See how many lines of code I have written. So do you find any difficulty? Maybe you can't understand this, guys. What is LangChain and all these things, you may not be able to understand, but I will take care about that. So how to create and all these things, I'll tell you. So these are nothing but it's a list of values. So this is going to be a method called as an invoke method, pass some input. We'll get the response like this, guys.
So one small
Yes,
question,
please.
like
Yes, please.
as you are passing the system message, a human message. So
Mm-hmm.
what is the need of passing the system message same as you are passing the human message to the chat GPT in the online link? So
Mm-hmm.
we are getting the response. So what is the need of passing the system message here? Like,
That
are
means,
we just
yes, please. Yeah, we are just restricting it's going to be its functionality. Okay, we'll understand it later. In coming classes, we'll understand those particular applications. So which is going to be nothing but, see, for example, if we said, just let us check it out. For example, so I said that you are a financial advisor. For example, I said, what is your name? Just an example, I'm saying that. So whenever I do this, so try to understand what is going to be. So let us give some kind of a response. Let us try to do that. So observe carefully what it is saying that. IMN, which is going to be AI created to assist with only your financial queries and provide some financial advice. You can refer to me as a financial advisor. How can you assist you today? So it is saying that I was an AI created to assist only with your financial queries. So if you ask what is your name, I cannot answer that. Okay,
it
so
means we set the boundary of
yes,
the
yes, it's
boundary of the
limitation.
system.
Yeah, it's
Mm.
limitation and the purpose of that particular model. Okay, if you said that you are a translator, you have to translate from this particular to in the English language or to Spanish language. It works like a translator. So finally, see all these AI systems, the base model is going to be, I'm using GPT-4o mini only, this model. But it is going to works in different cases. It is going to works. Will it works like a travel advisor, or will it going to be? See, there is going to be one person is there, but he is going to be having, he is going to answer any questions. But there is one person is there who is specialized. That means whenever you want to answer only a question, for example, I'll show you the example once. So this is going to be, we are having we all of you know the GPT models. So there are so many different types of GPT models are available. So the same GPT model, the whatever we are using the GPT, so don't think that chat GPT is a model here now. Okay, so that particular GPT model, see, observe what it can do now. So see there, for example, there is going to be, for example, see this. Let us say that this is going to be AI for which is going to be medical students. So what is this GPT model is going to do now? It is capable. What is going to be the capability here is, it is capable only to which is going to be, see there, AI for medical student, instantly create interactive flashcards, quizzes and engaging study games tailored exclusively for only for medical students and which is going to be nursing professionals. Got the point? Master some challenging medical, which is going to be concept, prepare effectively for exams and enhance your learning experience. So who is going to use this? This is used only by medical students. So this is also going to be a GPT model only, but it can answer only the questions based on which is going to be especially only for working for medical students only. This is going to be gets used. Okay, so it is going to be, so like it is going to be, so ask, which is going to be instant question. So who selects the study topics, upload my study notes. It is only for which is going to be specifically for the medical students. Like that, there are so many GPT models are there. Finally, all of them are using the base GPT models only. But what exactly it is going to be? There are different purposes there. For example, if you want to learn English, so we are having something called as we are having something like an English will be there. Like an English teacher, it is going to works. It is going to teach you, which is going to be English, it is going to be there. So AA per medical students, which is going to be IELTS speaking English and English learning is there. So learn English with Emily. So your English teacher. So it is completely, it is going to works like an English teacher. It is going to help you to learn, which is going to be the English itself. Like that. So for which is going to be, so for programming, we can see for different programming, what we can see. Do you want to generate some HTML, CSS, JavaScript? So we have some kind of an which is going to be code is there. There is something that is a website AI designer is there. A website generators are going to be there. Something, do you want to use it like an SQL expert? So for what purpose we can do? So it is only to write SQL queries only. They can't write the Java code, but they can write the Java code. For example, if you ask the SQL, this one, so write, which is going to be write a Python code, just an example. Write a Python code for creating, which is going to be for creating a simple LLM. Which is going to be a simple, which is going to be LLM, I'm asking that. So I'm asking the SQL expert to write a, which is going to be Python code. See, if you ask an SQL, for example, I was an Python expert. Based with my experience, I'm having some knowledge of Java, but I may not be a complete expert. So that is going to be what it is going to do is that. So see there, it is also created. Some code it was generated. Some code it was generated. See there. But what is that particular code and all these things? You cannot understand it. It's creating a lot of code it is generating.
Sir, but
So
what we saw was in the compiler only, right? In the VS Code, we didn't see it in the real time in the on the in the web.
no. We didn't see it. Just we are just creating just a simple models. How to tune it according to your requirement. That is what we are going to learn them.
So how can we see this on the web?
I'll show you. We have to deploy them. We have to just deploy these models. We have to deploy this LLM model. I will deploy them. So whenever the user parts an input, automatically the output will come. Even that option is also there. We are going to be using something called as an Streamlit applications, and all these things we'll do, and we'll create some kind of a web application. Otherwise, we can convert into some kind of a REST API, and we can make some kind of an API calls also. We can make it.
Vamsi, can you please come to the ChatGPT model page again?
Yes, please. Yes.
So I have asked here, when we are using ChatGPT, there is no restriction or boundary, right?
Yes, yes.
So is that ChatGPT use internally all those models? For example, if I ask any question to ChatGPT related to medical, then
Okay.
ChatGPT will go and internally check this model which is specific to medical purpose, and then it
No.
do the
These
search
are all
for-
no. That is different case. Because we have to understand internal architecture of LLMs. When you discuss about the internal about architectures of LLMs, you will understand them. So internally, there is going to be a lot of large data will be there. It was trained with that large volumes of data. Internally, some kind of a vector stores are going to be there. So we'll see them. So see, just an simple to understand the concept. See, I was a which is going to be a data science expert. I have a good knowledge of writing, and which is going to be some data science related queries or data science related application. If anyone asks me to write a which is going to be Java code, I can write it, but I'm not efficient at that. You ask me to write a Python code, I can write it efficiently. So these are also such kind of an applications. Your ChatGPT can answer anything. It can answer almost all your questions. It can ask it. But still there are not that much effective. So what we are doing here is we are creating one person. For example, imagine that you are creating a person who is an instance of this GPT-4o mini, who is going to be specifically expert in giving some kind of an financial advisors. So
Is
this
it
is,
possible to show, deploy and show it to us?
you want to deploy into?
Like, is it possible to deploy it and show it on the web right
Yes, we
now?
can. Now it is not possible. For that, we have to require some extra libraries and all these things. We require it. Right now, it is going to be a lot of work we has to require it. It's a simple coding only. So that's the reason just I've shown you these applications. We'll see them. We'll see. Without having a deployment, we cannot work with them, guys. We'll deploy into a local systems. We'll deploy them. We'll deploy into which is going to be some kind of an we'll deploy it into which is going to be like an REST API, and we'll see some kind of a calls. And apart from that, we also deploy into which is going to be cloud. Also, we can deploy them. So later we are going to do that. So if you want to use that, I have some kind of a tool is going to be there. So it's going to be a kind of a tool, which I'm going to create some kind of a REST APIs. I'm going to do that. So we are going to use this kind of a tools and all these things, what we are going to do with that later, because we don't work with them. As of now, we cannot work with them. So later we are going to work with them.
So
Right
you're going
now,
to use
yes,
Postman to
Yeah.
call that REST API.
yes, please. Yeah.
Yeah, hi, Vamsi Nayab here.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
you were saying, right, these are you are going to expose as a REST APIs, or you are going to, or a mashup or a web embed. So this chat GP, whatever the AI model you are going to place in a HTML page, or
Oh.
based on the business application, you are going to use as a REST API, right? That's all right.
Yes, that it's we can use it in multiple ways. It's not only like that. We can give some kind of a models. We can give them. So otherwise, you can deploy it into the REST APIs, and we can make it the API calls. We can make it from the web pages. So otherwise, you can deploy it into a cloud. From the cloud, you can access them. So multiple ways we are having the options are there.
Okay.
Okay, fine. Okay, so that's an
So
idea. Yes,
one
please.
small question,
Yes,
like
please.
from the UI perspective, like
Mm.
as we are going to be written the business logic in Python. So
Mhm.
from the UI perspective, like
Mm.
we will use a specific language, like how we will create the
No,
UI,
no.
like for
It's
example,
a
I'm asking.
that means, see, we are not in experts in UI, right? We are not in experts in UI, but basically to create the UI pages in a very simple way, we are having some library called as, which is going to be, we are having something called as a Streamlit library is there. So this Streamlit library is going to helps you to, which is going to be create this kind of an, which is going to be some kind of an user interfaces. We can create it. So Streamlit is an open source Python library for rapidly building and sharing customer web application, especially for data science and machine learning and AI. It allows developers to create interactive dashboard reports and tools only using in Python without needing to write any HTML, CSS or JavaScript. Using this particular Streamlit, we are going to just create a prototypes. We are going to create it. We are not going to create a very big application, just a small prototype, a small application with some user input. User will give the input and the response is going to be coming back to that. So that kind of an applications we are going to do that. For that, we use as a library called as in Streamlit is the library what we are going to work.
Okay.
Right? Fine, guys. So just don't worry about all these things, guys. Just because that actually technically, see, maybe some of you may have an idea about that, but some of you see. But my main target is to make you understand that what kind of applications will created. So we'll make a chat bot, you make it like a Q&A, or you are going to make it like a RAG, as I said that no. So we'll create some kind of a RAG applications, we are going to create it. So these are all the different types of techniques and different types of the way which we are going to use this particular LLM models, we are going to work with them. But what is my main target to discuss here is, see there, I didn't written any much which is going to be code. Okay, without writing any much code, just I'm importing some libraries, just calling some few functions, and the result is going to be achieved, guys. See there, for example, I said that you are a financial advisor, but if I ask what is your name, so it is unable to do that. It is saying that I'm an AI created. You can also give a name also, guys. So for example, you are a financial advisor with a name, some name, guys, some name, any name you can give. You are which is going to be a financial advisor with name, which is going to be, I said Jack. For example, guys, now ask what is going to be, what is your name? So it is going to answer your question, guys. Just an example, guys. So my name is Jack and I'm here to help you to with your financial queries. How can I assist you today? So just like a chatbot. So just like a chatbot, it is working, guys. Isn't it? So it is saying that my name is Jack and I'm here to help you with your financial queries. How can I assist you today? So now you can answer your question. Now you can ask, again, ask what is going to be human message. It is going to answer your questions. Okay. So don't worry. So all these environment setups and all these things, don't worry. We don't directly start with that. Everything will start it from the scratch only. We are going to start with them, guys. Okay. So that's it, guys. I just want to show a very small application for the understanding like how the LLM models we are going to use to make you understand that we have taken this example, guys. Okay. Fine. So that's it, guys. I'm going to take a one more session, guys. Tomorrow will be the last. Tomorrow will be the last demo session, guys. And tomorrow will be the last free demo sessions. All these demo sessions are free. And after that, just give me a second also, guys. Just give me a second. So let me, which is going to be, so almost all, I think you got the, you came to know about like complete idea about how is our course curriculum and all these things you got in, guys. So I just posted some message. If you can see in the chat window, even our backend team is also going to send you all the, which is going to be updated mails, guys. So this is a procedure of how do you register for the course by paying the fee. So there are multiple payment options are there. You can send it to, which is going to be Google Pay, Phone Pay, or directly we have a account numbers transfer is there, or even which is going to be you can also go for which is going to be like a, which is going to be direct deposits if you are working from anywhere, Western Union or anything like that. And you have to send a screenshot of your payment, whatever the payment confirmation is there. So you have to send it to, which is going to be DURGASOFT online training at the rate gmail.com, guys. So all these updated mails will come to your mail ID also. So anyhow, just tomorrow will be the last demo session, guys, last free demo session. Then from the Thursday onwards, the link will changes, guys. It will become the paid link only for the registered users who complete the payment. They will get the link from the Thursday's class, guys. Okay. So meanwhile, I think you came to know about like how the course curriculum is there, all the things I've discussed about that. So if really are interested to go ahead, guys, you please complete your registration process. So all the registration process was there. You can see it in the chat, whatever I've given you, or else you will get updated mails also. Our follow-up mails will come to your mail IDs also, guys.
Vamshi,
Yes,
before
please. Yes, please.
before ending of the session,
Yes, please.
I need a small suggestion from
Yes,
your end.
please. Yes, please.
See, I didn't go through this data science course like machine learning.
Okay.
Okay, visualization. Actually, I'm from the Java background and I'm working as a architect in Pega. Okay. See, right now, is it can I take up this artificial intelligence course without the machine learning knowledge?
Yeah, this course is basically, it's a generative AI course.
Okay.
Okay, so here you don't require any knowledge of, that means I'm not saying that you don't require any knowledge. You just has to understand the conceptual understanding, which I'm
Okay.
going to teach you in the training program.
Okay.
What is machine learning, what is deep learning, a little bit ideas about that I'm going to teach you. That knowledge
Okay.
is going to be sufficient. You need not to waste that time learning what is a neural network, what is the math behind that. All these are not required, because you observe carefully, I have taken directly, which is going to be nothing but you have taken directly one model I have taken. I didn't
Okay.
develop anything from the scratch, right? See, for
Okay.
example, if I ask when I ask the chat GPT, when I ask the chat GPT to write a code for that, it has written some code. Do you observe that code actually? It is the actually neural network code it is.
Okay.
That means if you want to develop it from the scratch, if you want to develop an LLM from a scratch, this is going to be the code what we have to write it.
Okay.
We observe this code basically. This is nothing but a neural network. Okay, this is going to be neural network, but I'm not doing all these things, right? I'm not doing all these particular applications. See, there is some raw text was there. It was trained on this particular text. So there is a lot of which is going to be, you can see there is going to be some coding, a lot of coding is going to be there, all about neural networks. But I'm not using all this code. If you want to really learn all this particular code means it takes a lot of time. But without doing all these things, what I did now, simply directly I've taken a GPT model and directly I have been using directly. Why should I develop it from the scratch? It's not required, right? That is what I'm talking about that. So it's not mandatory to learn. If you want to really learn this, it takes a lot of time. So we don't spend any time on doing all these particular application. Here it is using something called as an TensorFlow. It is going to be using there. So TensorFlow it is going to be using and it is working. You can see it is going to be the raw text was given. So it will be trained on that. Internally, all the text need to be converted. A lot of things are there. So you don't require all these things. For generative, for creating of LLMs, Use some pre-trained model. They are nothing but pre-trained models. We are not going to train them by ourselves. That's why you don't require to know about that, but some knowledge is required, which I'm going to take care in the classroom.
Okay.
Okay, fine.
So one question, like
Yes,
what
please.
are the configuration of the machine required? Like we just build up the application along with your
It's
training course. So what are the configuration?
basic configuration is sufficient. Generally, sometimes that means whenever you want to see whatever the models we are using is a very small models. So obviously some models are going to be very too heavy. That means we can't download on our local machines. So better is if you want to work with with a large models, if you want to work with them, better you use a GPU based systems is recommended, but it is not mandatory. I'm using a normal i5 machine. I'm using that. So that is going to be sufficient with that. But only I'll do is I can't work with which is going to be large models. I'm not going to work with them because it will takes a lot of time, some days of time it will take to download some kind of a models, because there are going to be very large sizes. I'll tell you, just if you want to see, I'll show you one example. Let me open Olama. Let me open the Olama. If you see that, see how much size of that particular models. If you see, you can see that some of the models are going to be somewhere around 470 GB. Just imagine if you want to download a 470 GB of data, see there. So we'll use these type of small models, we'll work with them, 815 MB. See this, it is going to be Llama 4, if you can see, it is going to be 245, which is going to be GB. 404 GB if you want to do that, DeepSeek. So if you want to download this, imagine how much time it will take now.
Right,
Isn't
it will
it?
take a lot of time.
It
Yeah.
takes a lot of time. So we can't work with them. So that's why what
Because
I will use.
why I'm asking, because I'm planning to purchase a new system for this purpose only.
Even if you purchase this also, that is not sufficient. Even if you purchase a high-end system also, it is not sufficient. In real time, what they will do is they will use as cloud computing they uses. So better
Okay,
to use cloud computing options. So when you go to real time, they'll use as cloud computing systems, which will give you a little bit very large, which is going to be configuration they will give you.
Okay, that's
Okay, see this, but we can't download. I can't download this model into your local system. So that's why I'll use Gamma model and one more model like Llama 3.2. This one I'm going to use it because 1.3 GB. So remaining models, we can't use it. 231 GB. These are very large sizes, which we cannot download and we cannot work with them. Right? So, yeah.
Vamsi,
Yes, please.
and during our real professional field, we will be using similar like pre-trained model only.
We'll use a pre-trained models only. We'll use completely now companies are using pre-trained models only. We are going to use them.
Okay.
Because see, if you want to develop a new LLM, for example, see, if you are really working for which is going to be, let us say that for a company which want to create a new, which is going to be some kind of a new models they want to create, then they require the people who are having some expertise on which is going to be neural networks and all these things, they require it. But you are not doing that. We are just creating for a business perspective. You see, we are creating only, we have to create and which is going to be some kind of an LLM models. So which are already pre-trained. So take them. Why should you train the model? How much data you require? Imagine you have to require a very large volumes of data is going to be required. So take the model, tune it according to your requirement and utilize it.
Yeah.
Right?
Is it like that we in Java, we import the classes like that we are
The same thing as it is.
Okay.
Okay, fine.
Yeah,
Okay,
once.
guys. Yes, please.
Yeah, just I
Yes,
have.
please. Yeah, yes.
So in real time, actually, we are using the separate data to develop the model for that particular data set. So then how?
These will work. We will feed the data to them. We are going to feed the data to them and we are going to make the model. So that is the reason, that is the concept I want to tell you in the main classes. So the same model I will give, I'm going to give my own data, whatever the data or whatever the PDF you require, you feed them based on that only they will be working with that. That is what we say we are going to use according to our business requirements or according to your which is going to be the requirement. We're going to do some kind of a fine tuning of the models and we are going to utilize only for a specific purpose we are going to do. So which we are going to discuss in our coming classes. And whatever you are talking about is going to be a kind of a rack systems. So we are going to create that particular rack systems in the main course curriculum. You will understand those topics. Okay.
Yeah. Thank you.
So don't worry, guys. So really, if you just have an interest to learn which is going to be this generative AI, so start it slowly. So don't directly start it with the advanced level. So don't go for a higher level implementation also. Take some time. It will take some time, guys, to understand the concept. So slowly we'll study one by one, and we'll understand the implementation, guys. Okay. Okay. So any more, guys? Any more questions?
Yeah, I think.
Okay. Fine, guys. That's it for the today's class then. Just for today, we'll stop it here, guys. So tomorrow will be the last demo session, guys, the last free demo session. If you want any further clarifications, you can just take it tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll complete of all that complete discussions in the tomorrow's session. And then we can start with our regular classes from the Thursday onwards, guys. And tomorrow will be the last demo session, guys. And from the Thursday's class, the link will changes. And you guys, if you are having really interested to go ahead with the course, so please complete your registration as soon as possible, guys, so that we'll get an updated link from the Thursday's class, guys. Okay. So thanks for today, guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Same link, same time, guys. From Thursday onwards, the link will changes. The time remains the same, guys. Okay. So thank you for today. We'll meet up in the tomorrow's class, guys. Thanks all of you, guys.
Duration of the course?
4 months, 4
Okay.
to 5 months. Okay. Fine.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Thanks all of you. Meet up tomorrow. We'll meet tomorrow, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.